guys, this is SyntheticGoddess. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. On this YouTube channel, I teach strategies on how to become a profitable trader even if you're a beginner. If you're new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to be notified whenever I drop any video. And for the returning viewers, you're welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I would love to share in this video the entry confirmation that you need when you want to enter into any trade and how to read your structure for your entry confirmation. Now I'm going to be using 5 minutes for my entry confirmation. Now, as I always say, there is nothing you can do without market structure, and be very sure that when you get to a PO high, you are seeing another confluence to enter into the market. Don't just jump into the market anyhow, saying we've got into PO high. The market can decide to do anything it likes. A PO high can turn to a reaction zone if it doesn't give a confirmation. So always wait for your entry confirmation before you jump into the market. Don't just jump into the market anyhow. Wait for another confluence to be sure that the POI is valid. So I'm going to be using 5 minutes for my entry confirmation, but I'm going to be using like I always said, use higher time frame to analyze, but use the lower time frame for entry confirmation and wait till your analysis play out. So on the 4 hours time frame, all right, let me just use the 1 hour time frame here and identify a PO high. In my previous video, I explained why this is a liquidity. I explained this as a range structure, and I told you we are picking out our PO highs from internal structure. So this is a range structure. We've been in a downtrend on higher time frame. We've been in a downtrend. So this is my last BMS here. Here is my last BMS. So I am not expecting in any way for market to take this high. I'm not expecting in any way for market to take this high away if we are to continue to the downside. When market takes this high away, when market violates this high, it simply means we have gotten our movement to the upside. We've gotten a first intent to the upside for the market to continue to the upside. So the market did not break it, the market respected it. So what do we do on the 5 minutes time frame? So let's go to the 5 minutes time frame and let's read the structure. So here we had a high. This is a higher high, a higher low, and this is the higher high. This is the higher high. So the low we are not expecting the market to violate at all is this low. We are not expecting the market to violate this low in any way, and that is why we are using our 5 minutes to be sure that we are seeing our confirmation clearly. Now, after market has violated this low, it is very obvious the market has violated the low. We are not expecting the market to violate the low. Now, see, the market has violated the low, meaning this is our entry confirmation. So we are looking out for a PO high around this place to continue to the downside, for us to continue the movement to the downside. Now, let us read the structure from here. We had a high, a low. This is a lower high, a lower low. A lower high, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. We broke this high. This is not a confirmation for a break of structure, because our last break of structure was here. This was our last break of structure. this was the last break of structure, because the market did not come back into this place to give us a movement to the downside. So that is our last break of structure. All these ones are just range structure. These are range structures. These are range structures. So after the market broke this high, after the market broke this high, we are waiting for the market to either use a secondary point of interest or come into this PO high to continue the movement to the downside. So firstly, I'm marking out my secondary PO high, which is closer. I'm marking out my secondary PO high. This is my breaker. I've marked out my breaker. After marking out my breaker, I am going to mark out my primary PO high. So I've marked that out. So the market respected the breaker. So right here we had another break of structure to the downside. And here is our protected high on the 5 minutes time frame. Here is our protected high. We are not expecting market to reach this high. Not now. If the market reaches this high, then we are coming back into this zone. If market can reach this high, we are coming back into our primary zone of interest. After we had break of structure, we are coming here. So we are marking out our first protected high that we are not expecting the market to take. After marking this out, then we look out for a PO high, a valid PO high that market would probably use. Remember, whatever PO high you mark out, it can be a reaction zone if the market does not give you a confirmation. Okay, so we've marked out our protected high. That is our protected high. Now we are going to mark out the structure inside that structure range. We'll mark out the structure inside structure range. We had break of structure to the downside. We had break of structure to the downside. We had another break of structure to the downside. Now this is our first inducement. Remember our inducement class. This is our inducement for now. The market might decide not to use the inducement. So the first PO high I'm going to be marking out is here. I'm marking out a PO high here based on the inducement. But the market might not get there because of the momentum to the downside. So the second place I am marking out as my PO high is here. I'm marking this place out as my PO high. Once I get here, I'll check the 1 minute time frame and see the reaction of the market before joining the sell, because I have two marked out PO high and I am not so sure of the one the market might use. The market might decide to use any of them. So I have my two marked PO highs out. I have marked out my two PO highs and I am expecting the market to get there. But if the market doesn't get there, I am expecting the market to continue to the downside, and I will look out for a PO high around here on my 5 minutes. On my 5 minutes, I'll look out for a PO high around there if the market continues to the downside without getting to any of this PO high, because the market might come back, break this low, continue to the downside, give us momentum and distance, and then create for itself an area where it's going to take, or an area where it is going to respect. So for now, this is my first PO high, this is my second PO high. Anything above this high, I am expecting a move to the upside. Anything above this high, and the market might decide to take the high. We don't know. So here is my first PO high, here is my second PO high. If the market continues to the downside, I look for another PO high around here. And if the market continues to the upside, I look for another PO high to join the buy to come into this area. And that is how you can select your POIs and select your protected highs, your protected lows, the highs you are not expecting the market to take, the lows you are not expecting the market to take. That is how you get your entry confirmation. 5 minutes is very, very easy for you to get your confirmation. Just look out for the structures, mark them out, and then wait for the market to give you confluence at that area. Then you continue to the upside or you continue to the downside based on the market structure at that particular time. So that is just all you need. That is all you need about the entry confirmation. See you in the next video. Have a lovely trading day. Bye guys.